Hey, welcome back everybody. I don't have a lot of time this week to put together a build video, so I thought I'd just give you a progress update video on my 1974 XL100. So this guy I'm trying to get done before our camping trip here in a few weeks. I've been busting my butt the last month or so taking this from the rolling chassis I had when I first got it. Kind of what you see here. Got the front wheels all rebuilt. This is all polished up, new bearings and seals in there. Same thing in the back. Last week I put together I got this little brake arm guy. This is either off a Fat Cat or I think like an ATC100 or 185 three-wheeler. So now I have foot brake and hand brake. And the reason I can have that is because this engine isn't the original engine out of the XL. This is out of a 1986 or 1987 ATC125M three-wheeler. So I've got pull start, electric start, all the good stuff. Put a rack on last week. This is off, just like a universal rack off of like a bagger or a cruiser or something like that. Solid metal. Got to chop this guy off to make it look really nice. We'll work on that in a little bit. Got a universal Chinese pit bike chain guard on there. Looks pretty nice. I got to make a chain guard for this guy because the one that came off the engine was the ones that are on the three-wheeler. It's a huge son of a gun that goes all the way back here, so that's not going to work, so I need to make this from scratch out of sheet metal. Got to get my wiring all taken care of. My fiberglass side panels, I'm building those over the last couple weekends off and on. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. Apologize if it's windy out. Yeah, got these little guys molded into the fiberglass, so they just kind of pop on and off like a real deal. Yeah, a little close to the exhaust right here. I'll probably end up burning my paint off, but oh well, if it happens, I'll tackle that problem when I get to it. The muffler I just got done. This is a universal two-stroke muffler I got off eBay. The exhaust tubing I built out of a couple rusted out three-wheeler mufflers. I think this is off a TRX 200 SX. Back to here, I need to get a better muffler clamp because this is terrible looking. Got a spark arrestor inside here, so now we're legal. Yeah, what else? Built the seat pan from scratch. The seat foam, I put a gel core on this guy, so it's really nice and squishy. I shaved it down about 2 inches lower than a normal XL100 seat. Looks really nice. And me with my fake hip, I can still get my leg over it now. Both feet are on the ground. Fantastic. Got my controls here. This should be blinker, but it's not anymore. This is my kill switch. This should be horn. That's not. That's my electric starter. Yeah. So that's how that works. Thumb throttle. This is gonna be awesome. So, let's see. Take our blinkers off. Give her a little pull start. Look at that. I got my gas tank here. Got a little more tuning to do on the carburetor, but got it running pretty good. Let's see how she goes. Automatic clutch. This is going to be so nice. I got a 56 tooth rear sprocket on here, so combination of that and the three-wheeler granny gear in first gear, this thing's going to be a rock climbing son of a gun. But it's kind of funny though. First gear is a little bit useless when you take off because I think top speed's like about 1.5 to 2 mile an hour in first gear, but this thing's gonna climb up a wall. Lovely. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Sorry, a little windy. Yeah, I better not go too fast here with only one hand. Take it back in the garage and start pulling this sucker apart and do some body work. All right, so I've got all the parts that are going to be black, all sandblasted down. Frame's all sandblasted down. Swing arm, almost ready to go. I'm going to take a 400 grit sandpaper with the DA and get everything all smoothed out really nice. Then lay down a coat of black epoxy primer, and we should be ready to paint. Sitting out in the sun today. I think this is gonna dry up quick, and maybe this afternoon I'll be able to put the bike back together. So holy moly, what a weekend. I got the crankcase painted on the engine. Got to work on the head and the cylinder next week. Got the frame all painted. Little custom motor mounts in there. Look, absolutely gorgeous. The rear rack mount looks fantastic. For a chop job, I gotta say, looks pretty darn sharp. What else? Everything that needed to be black is now black. Painted the 56 tooth sprocket silver. Let's see what else. Oh look, great job, Bug. Yeah, he'll sand out. I've got the base coat down on the tank and the fenders and everything.
So after this dries up, I'm going to sand it and try to do a candy pearl orange. We'll see how that turns out. It's going to be an experiment. Oh, one nice thing that happened. Oh man, look at that finish. Look at that finish. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to drop that guy. What do we got? More parts up here. Side panels turned out nice. I forgot to paint the headlight while I was at it. I'll do that next week. And all my parts are scattered randomly throughout the garage. What do you think? Can I get it put back together next Friday with everything scattered around like this? I think I can. See you next week.
All right, I hope you liked this episode of Bigfoot Bikes and Brews. Click on one of the videos here if you want to see some more. And please click on the Bigfoot button to subscribe to the channel and join in on the fun. See you next week.